Live. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and we are here at Ellis Home and Garden. I'm going to give everybody just a second. We've got some new cameras that we're trying out today. I want to make sure Dina can see everything on her end before we continue in. I want to make sure you guys can hear because, girl, I have a microphone set up right here, and these little things on my phone are screaming, so you guys should be able to hear me very, very well. Did you find the video? Mm-hmm. All right, so as you guys join us, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know that you're watching, where you're watching from. And as always, any questions or comments you guys have throughout today's video, y'all drop those down below as well. Is it showing anything?
I'm getting people are watching, but no comments yet.
Okay, we're going to wait just a second, y'all. While we're waiting on that, I think I got all my supplies set up, guys. We're going to be making a beautiful geranium wreath today using some geranium stems. We're going to mix in a little bit of purple lavender and some great filler and great greenery as well. Alright guys, we are good. So I'm excited. This is the first video we've done our new camera system. We're still working out a few kinks, so here and there. So, you know, we're working to be able to zoom in closer on certain items. So therefore, if you want to get a better look or a better view, you can. But hopefully this does correct the volume issue that we've been having over the past few months. And it's easier for you guys to hear us. And the quality is better. Girl, I didn't put no powder on, but I'm going to have to next week. Okay, so every week here at Ellis, guys, we offer an item of the week, okay? So this week, we're offering this beautiful geranium stem. So you'll probably recognize this because we used it last week on the video that we did of the fabulous hydrangea wreath. So today, we're going to use this by itself. We're going to make this the star of the show. We're going to mix in some lavender, some greenery, maybe a little bit of ribbon on an 18-inch grapevine wreath. Now remember, everything we make here at Ellis or on my page, Designs by Dylan, guys, if it is on an 18-inch wreath, and you need it to be a little bit larger, you can always upscale it, upsize it a little bit by going to a 24-inch. But remember, excuse me, every time you add stuff on a wreath, guys, no matter what size it is, it's going to change the size drastically. So keep that in mind. And let me show you a little trick. I'm so excited. Watch this, blow the video up, Dina. Okay, we're going to switch cameras. Okay, look at that. And so look how pretty you can see up close. And it's going to take a little bit on yours because of the lag. But here is the geranium stem. They are $12.99 and they're 25% off. So this is the item of the week. And then I've got this fabulous lavender spray right here, which I really love. This is actually a garland. I'm going to show you how you can take the garland, cut it apart, put it into your wreath. And then for our greenery, I've got a couple different ones. I've of course got one of my favorites, which is the Boston Fern Spray. And then I've got this new one right here, which has got a little bit of yellow in it too, which I love. Did it change? Perfect. Alright guys, so those are the florals that we're going to use. What do y'all think about that trick? Okay, I'm so excited. Hello, back to my face. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the wreath. So let's start with this lavender spray. I love this. First of all, while I cut this apart, tell me who watched American Idol. If you did, leave a comment because Dina and I did. She didn't watch the second round of duets, but I know I did, girl, so we can talk. But y'all let us know what you thought, who was your favorite, okay? Now, this garland is a little tough, so, you know, it's going to take you a second to get it cut apart. But see when you cut it, guys, perfect stems, perfect size stems, which I love. Okay, so we're going to continue cutting this apart. So let me know, Dina, if they said they watched American Idol. They said this is the highest rated season so far. Okay, y'all. I'm going to take my fabulous lavender.
Morning, Teeny.
Hey, Teeny. And I'm going to start incorporating this into my wreath. Okay, look at that. It's so thick and so full. I love adding this into my wreath, y'all. Okay, so we're going to put these over here.
Paula watched Awesome Singers.
Paula, weren't they so good? My favorites was the guy who sang with Catherine McPhee at the end. Loved him. He sang the prayer. It's one of my favorite songs. I love Bean. And the girl that sang with Josh Groban, she had her hair in a bun. She had bangs. She did really good. I feel like it really made him show his dynamics in his voice too, and how different he can be in different genres and stuff. So loved him. But they were all actually very good. I love Tori Kelly. She's one of my favorites. She can do a run like nobody else, better than Mariah Carey. And she's just effortless. But she got out there with that girl who was a hair model. Did you see that one? Oh, it must be on tonight. Oh my God, they were both fabulous, gorgeous. They kind of outdid each other. Oh my God, and Dina, you know, I had to break down and get on my iPod, y'all. When they played Back at One, I love that song from Brian McKnight. I was in the living room, y'all, like this, and Morgan was like, "Dylan, get yourself together." But I love Brian McKnight, so they were all good. Okay, I'm gonna come back over here now to this side, and let's trim this up just a little bit. Dina, watch your eyes. How's Walmart?
It's going okay.
Good.
I'm back in apparel.
Oh my God, what happened? They just moved you back there randomly?
Yeah. We had a lot of stuff in the back that needed to get out. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
had me working.
So is it permanent or just temporary?
As far as I know, it's just temporary.
Oh, good. Okay, y'all. Look how pretty that lavender is. So this wreath, we're going to focus on the top and the sides, and we're going to leave the bottom empty. So I'm going to take this last pick here. Let's cut this. I just love this new camera because my stomach is hidden. Okay, I'm so excited. Let me cut this, y'all. Close your eyes. Here we go. We're going to put this piece at the top, but it's a little bit tall, so I'm just going to cut it in half. Let's see.
Somebody said the girl you were talking about is 15.
Yes, 15 years old, insane. And there's a girl, y'all, at the end of last night with the long black hair. She is a freaking rocker. Loved her. You know who Ben Rector is, Dina?
Name sounds familiar, but I can't say.
He was on there, I don't know what night it was. And he did really good. I just wonder if you knew who it was. Okay, y'all, look how pretty that is so far. All we've done is we've taken an 18-inch grapevine wreath, and then we have put just a layer of this lavender garland on there. It's something that we cut apart. Now, most of this stuff's going to be available online, but guys, the season's been awesome here. They had the VIP events, they had the open houses, and so therefore things have sold and they're on reorder. So I'm having to kind of use what I have here in the store. So I did my best to select things that Alright guys, we are back. I'm so sorry about that. Again, we're testing these cameras out. It's the first time we've done this, so I think it had something to do with the Wi-Fi, so hopefully I reset everything, changed it up to just one camera. We'll see how this works and how long this works. So I appreciate you guys being patient with us on this test run. So as you guys come back in, make sure you leave a comment again, say hello, let us know that you're back, and we're going to continue on today's wreath. Okay. Alright y'all. So I put the beautiful lavender on there. So now I'm going to go in here next with that fabulous geranium spray. Now don't forget, this is the item of the week, so they're 25% off. And they're $12.99, 25% off. But you get a lot on this stem. You have greenery, you have berries, you have the fabulous geranium. So we're going to mix all of this together on the wreath. And watch how perfect it is on top of that lavender, okay? You can just take some pieces and incorporate them here into the wreath. Now what I would do is I would, pick up some of the lavender, work it around all of this other stuff. Okay, and I'm going to do this on this one too. Pull the greenery around, cut the bottom off. And you want to cover the whole area that you have all the lavender in. So for example, I'm going to come up here near the top, add a couple pieces in here so it's pretty even. How pretty that is, y'all. And then we'll flip it around and do the other side. So say you hate geraniums, you can use anything that's a like size. So for example, if you have some smaller hydrangeas with smaller heads on them, you could use that. You could use some cabbage roses, you could use some regular roses, but I really love the geraniums. And sometimes you can find them in different colors. A hot pink will be pretty up next to the purple, or yellow. I love yellow and purple together. I think we did that on that saddle that we did here. And so you can do the same thing on your wreaths. So we'll put this one here. Okay, I think we need one more. And then we're going to fill in with some greenery to help finish this out. Something else would be great in here, guys, if you had a sign, whether it was like an initial or a welcome sign or a go away sign, girl. Whatever you want, or a seasonal sign, you could put it right here in the center. I think the geraniums are perfect for 4th of July or patriotic stuff. So you could put it with the, God Bless America sign or anything like that. You have Hulu, Nina? You do, right?
Huh?
You have Hulu?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to watch that. I read that documentary. No, it's not a documentary. It's like a, somebody plays her, but it's super good. Okay, y'all. Look how pretty that looks now. You can leave it like that, but honey, please. We're going to add some more steps. I'm going to take the Boston fern. Actually, before we do that, let's take this new bush right here. This has got some eucalyptus mixed into it. It's got some grasses, which I love. Something else that'd be beautiful is ivy. So if you guys have ivy at your house, variegated or the green, you could totally cut that and put that in here. It's going to give you some longer pieces on each side and at the bottom too. So we're going to take this, and by using greenery, y'all, it's going to help your shape a bunch. Okay. Oh, I love this. We might not even need that Boston fern. I think this is going to help fill in. Ooh, girl, take off that trashy tag. Take that. Gina, I watched the show. It's on Paramount Plus. I have to give you my login because I got all these subscriptions.
I've got Paramount.
Okay, see, they're going to make it where you don't even need DirecTV. I mean, I'm paying I'm not going to tell you all, I feel embarrassed. Too much money for all these subscriptions, and I'm paying for DirecTV too, and I can just get on one of these apps and watch everything. But I can't watch Bravo, and that's where the problem is. I watched The Stand, Stephen King show. Have you ever read the book or seen it? You seen the show too? Did you like it? It was good with that ending. And that one that played the devil, come on, head to my house. I'll give you my address. But anyway, it was super good. I know Dina loves her Stephen King stuff. Mm-hmm. But one thing, doesn't he always kind of make a cameo? And I didn't see him in that.
I don't think he does.
Sometimes I thought he did. Have you seen that movie? What's the old movie about the hotel?
Psycho? No,
it's not it. It's Stephen King. It's the guys in there. He's the little twin girls.
Yeah.
What's it called? Y'all know what that's called? Anyway, there's another. Yes, there's a new movie out called Dr. Sleep. Have you seen that?
Yes.
That was amazing. I loved it. Okay, y'all, look at this greenery, girl. This is filling this out. It's looking so good. Put that in there. We're also going to come up here near the top. Oh my God. Look how full that is, guys. I wish I could zoom in for you if I knew how. But I don't. My sound just went out. Oh, there it did. Okay, well.
The Shining.
The Shining, that's what it was called. It was so good. All right, y'all. So, let me show you this wreath up close real quick. Look how pretty. So, we have the fabulous geraniums. We have that purple lavender, which was a game changer, I think. We have that new filler bush. And I don't think we need any ribbon in here, guys, but you could totally add ribbon if you wanted to. I would use something smaller, like a 1.5 inch instead of a 2.5 inch. And don't forget, down here at the bottom, it leaves you lots of opportunity to go through there, add a sign, add a plaque, add an initial, or you could put, even down here at the bottom, you could take some moss. And moss just isn't for covering up styrofoam, but you could use it to create a little bird nest, and you could put a little bird down there too, if you want. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize for the cutout and the interruption, I guess, because we had to see what was going on. It said poor connection, which that's a lie, because we just got this new thing installed up here, and I think we could run the space station down here. We've got such strong strength from that signal. So hope you guys enjoyed this. It'll be posted to the Facebook page in just a little bit. Rebecca's going to post a shopping list of the things that are available online, and I'm sure she's going to work to get the things that aren't. But I know for sure that lavender garland is just going to be an in-store item right this second, I think, because I don't think it's online, which I'm probably going to get yelled at for. But I had to use kind of what I had here. But don't forget, guys, Ellis has got tons and tons of flowers. Mother's Day is coming up. Easter's over, by the way. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. My family came over to my house, and we cooked hamburgers and just relaxed and chilled. We watched the new movie, Kong versus Godzilla, which I love all those movies, so loved it. You like those? Did you like Jurassic Park? How do you not like that one then? It's so good. Anyway, y'all, we watched that, hung out at the house, had a few drinks, and
I
chilled.
like the King Kong movies. I just don't like Godzilla movies.
Oh, I love it. So, we did that, and anyway, that was how our Easter was. Did you go to your mom's and she cooked? I bet she did. It was good, huh? Did you have ham and stuff?
We had ham and roasted vegetables and sweet potatoes. And
Oh, by the way, I'm on day 2 of protein, so don't talk to you. Okay. I don't want to hear about no potatoes, because I really want one. But yeah, I heard if you do 3 days of protein, it can like jumpstart your diet. So I'm on day 2, have a migraine. But besides that, I think I'm doing pretty good. I just eat like every 2 hours so you stay full, you know? You ever heard that before about protein?
I haven't heard that about protein.
Yeah, so I'm going to do 3 days of proteins on Wednesday, be my last day. Then Thursday, you bring in greens. You can either do like some salad or you can do broccoli. I like broccoli. So you can put that in there too. But anyway, if you guys have any hints or tips on what to do to drop, 30 pounds in 3 days, let me know, because I'm all for it. Gastric bypass, little liposuction, whatever it takes, y'all. Because I've got Cabo coming up in July, and then we're going for my birthday to Broken Bow, which I don't really need a swimsuit for that. But in Cabo, I want to wear little trunks. I want to revisit the neons. I had worn neons since I was 15, and, had ribs and stuff that you could still feel. And so now I'm hoping to bring my body back for Cabo, but y'all know I'm tempted all the time by food. But I'm not drinking either. So this will be day 3, no drinking. And I'm not going to drink all the way through the weeks. And then maybe if I drink, it'll be on the weekend. But I'm only going to drink like vodka and water because low calories. No wine, but I kind of got burnt out on wine, so I really haven't been craving wine anyway. Okay, y'all, I'm just rambling because I feel like we need to catch up, and I feel bad because the video cut out, but things happen. So we'll see you guys next week, Tuesday, 10 a.m. CST here at Ellis Home and Garden. Don't forget, everything you see here can be found, well, most of it, can be found at ellishomeandgarden.com. There's so much more on there. And what I was saying about Mother's Day is now that Easter's over, you can plant your flowers. So they've got, y'all, they even had bushes or hedges at the street. Did you see that? Because they ran out of room. They have so much product here, and it's so beautiful. And one thing I'm about to go shopping for after this video is some rosemary. Because, you like that? Can you eat that? Because my friends have big bushes of it, and they use it all. I've been watching 30-minute meals. They use it on, like you put it with potatoes and asparagus and all this stuff. So I'm going to put some in a pot and put a little fence around it so Dolly doesn't eat it. But hopefully it'll be good. Let me tell you a story before we leave, okay? So yesterday, is my day 1 of my all-day protein. And so I've got to start exercising. So every day at 5 o'clock, Morgan's coming over and we're walking the dog. So Dolly's never really been on a leash before around the neighborhood. But listen, don't even start laughing. I went to PetSmart and spent $100 and I got them both new tight-fitting harnesses and thick 6-foot leashes. No retractables, okay? And I got the thick leashes. So Morgan came over and I told her, I said, I want you to take Dolly. I'm going to take Stella. And I told her, Dolly's never been out, so it's going to take a little bit for her to get used to everything. So I told Morgan, put that leash around your arm and then wrap it around your hand so you really have a good thing on her. Because, Dolly hasn't been socialized, and so she growls and barks at everyone like she's going to eat them. And I said, if a kid comes by, you tell them, do not touch the dog, okay, just because I don't know what's going to happen. So we get started, and Stella's leaping around like a deer. And Dolly does this thing where she flies forward and then she stops and sits on her feet. And then flies forward and stops. So Morgan's like this, her whole shoulder is about to throw out. But we went around the neighborhood twice. We didn't explore out. So it went pretty good. And by the end of it, she was getting comfortable. But you could tell in groups of people, she might lunge at someone. And we're not going to do all that lunging. Only thing I'm going to lunge after is like a donut. But we're going to just keep doing that. Don't you think that's a good idea? 2 laps around our neighborhood until she's completely good. Then we'll venture out, because last thing I need is for her to bite somebody or just feel scared. She didn't know what to do. But she did good. But 2 laps, honey, we fattened her up a little bit, and she was cussing me out because she said I'm too big for this. She was panting and out of breath. But I said, girl, we got to get our summer body back. So that's what we're doing every day at 5 o'clock. So if I don't come in on the next video, y'all, I'm in the ER because I done flew down, face planted in the yard. But it went pretty good. So anyway. All right, guys. This is the 4th time I told you bye. Have a wonderful day. See you next Tuesday, 10 a.m. CST here at Ellis. And check out ellishomeandgarden.com. Bye, y'all.
Bye.